got about 8 minutes of clips from Hollywood to show, and I'm showing them for a reason. First of all, I apologize that in the program you didn't get to see in advance the exciting title for the talk, From the Alamo to Oblivion. But actually, the Alamo and the Oblivion, these are movies. Now, this afternoon, the entire sessions revolve around thinking about what the analyst and how that role of analyst is going to change over the next 3 to 5 years. We'll be looking at this from the perspective of space-based data, air-based data, and some non-traditional types of GEOINT. But to frame things, we'll start in the past, and then I'll present one person's vision or many people's vision of the future, and then where we sit is somewhere in between. So from the Alamo to Oblivion, our paradigm is somewhere in between. This first clip is from Davy Crockett at the Alamo TV series. And as you watch this 1-minute clip, notice the human tradecraft, the nature of the geospatial information, and then finally, especially, the analysis. And there's analysis happens twice, once by the people receiving the information and then also by those who are giving the information. May we roll the first clip, please?
Buenos dias.
Morning. Supposed to be a settlement of Texans down this way summers. Know where it is?
You mean San Antonio de Bejar?
Yeah, that's our San Antonio.
It is not safe to go over there, señores. General Santana has already taken Bejar.
Well, Santa Anna's taking a town. Where are the Texans?
In the Alamo. An old mission across the river.
Looks like we got here a mite late, Davy.
Let's see if we can make up for it.
You must not go there, señores. The Alamo has been surrounded by a big army, and there's many patrols all over.
Well, we got through the engine country without any trouble.
Company! Forward!
María, vamos rezándole a todos los santos por estos pobres gringos.
All right, there you go. Now, from the movie Oblivion, which is far in the future, I don't know when, in this clip, actually there are 2 clips we're going to show. One is a synoptic view, and then the second clip has a lot of action in it, and it is more tactical. But notice in these clips the integration of platforms, the space-based platforms, the aerial platforms, robotic platforms. Notice the seamless action that happens above ground, on the ground, and below the ground, and how they have a synoptic view all the time. Notice the role of machine intelligence, and especially notice the compressed intelligence cycle, because in this machine intelligent world, things can happen really, really fast, and there's this integration within the tasking, collection, process, analysis. All of this is compressed. All right, so we may have that second clip, please. Clip number 2.
Jack Harper, Tech 49. Morning, Bob.
Tower, com check. Drone maintenance technician 49, hydro rig support. All bubble ship
Systems are green. I'm good to go.
Copy Tech 49, you're cleared. Be careful out there.
Always am.
No, you're not.
You're right. Gotta work on that.
All right, Tech's coming online in 30 seconds. Relaying hydro rig coordinates now. Confirm visual.
I got him. Hydro rigs are sucking seawater. You got him, Bob? Drone 185 looks good.
Okay, and the clip number 3, please. This one's more action-oriented.
Hey, now go on. You gotta get out of here. Go on, get out of here. Go!
Tech 49, Jack Harper.
Jack Harper.
Jack Harper, Tech 49. Hey! Stand down!
Jack Harper, Tech 49. You son of a bitch! Fuck off!
Mission, I'm picking up a biotrail somewhere.
Okay, so as already stated, we're between paradigms. We're between that old world of the Alamo in the 1830s and this one person's future vision. Now I'd like to incorporate some additional concepts from 2017. These are ideas outside of the geospatial field. One from e-commerce, one from software development, one from marketing advertising, and another from Wall Street. I'm going to address these very quickly. So any of you done any online shopping before? Perhaps you've used Amazon's platform or others. You're already familiar with the notion of recommendations. And so as an analyst, what information is recommended to you and how is that done? So in the case of Amazon, they call it item-to-item collaborative filtering. Here, they're just looking at 4 simple things. What has this user bought in the past? What are they thinking about buying right now? What's in their shopping cart? Have they rated things before, and what did they like? And then also, what have other customers viewed and purchased, which means that they probably liked. The second area is from software development. This is the concept of DevOps. Basically, that's the notion in software development where the developers of software and the people who use the software or the operations folks co-develop the software. So basically, you embed users with the developers or vice versa. In the case of the intelligence world, we might think about any one of these. So for example, analysts being embedded in the field with the collectors, or you could even think about analysts directly controlling their own platforms, UAV platforms, collection platforms. The third concept is derived from advertising and marketing, and I want to tip a special hat tip the hat especially to the Internet of Things. I want to argue that data from the Internet of Things are inherently geospatial because all of these things exist in time and space. A lot of these things collect images. Some of them even collect moving images. And all of that IoT data can be visualized as an image. Also, of course, because all of these things communicate, they're part of the Internet of Things, that information is typically accessible. And note also that some things move and some don't, so we get views about infrastructure versus activity-based intelligence. And there are different ways to look at this. So if on the right side, you look at this from the point of view of a consumer who's just trying to figure out where to have lunch, they can look at what is available to them nearby in their vicinity and when they're open. And then if you look at it from the other point of view, this is the retailer's point of view on the left, that's a heat map where they've got a camera and they're looking at where people go to buy things. So the red areas are where people have traveled before, and they track that, so they know what's interesting to people in their store. Then from Wall Street, high frequency trading, this is where automated systems, they collect their own data off trades. They process the data, they analyze the data, and then they act. And they do this autonomously with some human oversight and direction, but basically they act autonomously. And when autonomous systems interact, sometimes they interact in ways that you can't predict. So this is an example of the flash crash of $1 trillion lost in market value in a very, very short time. So now I want to go to our last clip. This is from Star Trek. This is the ultimate computer. And it's in background, this is where Dr. Daystrom, the inventor of the M5 computer, has equipped the Enterprise with an M5. It's an autonomous system for battle, but unfortunately, it's out of control. May we have that last clip, please? This is 3 minutes.
To USS Lexington, come in, Lexington. Sir, I can't raise them. M5 is still blocking all frequencies, including automatic distress. Just a minute, sir. Captain, I'm getting audio signal from the Lexington.
Put it on. Enterprise from USS Lexington. This is an M5 drill. Repeat, this is an M5 drill. Acknowledge.
Captain, M5 is acknowledging.
Daystrom, does M5 understand that this is only a drill?
Of course. It was programmed to understand, Captain. The ore ship was a miscalculation, an accident. I don't know...
Sir, deflector shield just came on. Speed increasing to warp 4.
Phasers locking on lead ship, sir. Power levels at full strength.
Full strength?
That thing cuts loose the unshielded ships we're in.
That's no miscalculation.
Attack force closing rapidly, breaking formation, attacking at will.
Phasers are firing, sir.
Hit on the Lexington.
Full phasers.
What the devil is Kirk doing?
Damage report, Lieutenant. Helm, course 164, Mark 3.
Turning now, sir.
Estimate damage on Lexington, Spock.
Hit in engineering section. Possible damage to her impulse engines. She's still maneuverable on warp drive.
We're firing again, sir.
The Excalibur, a direct hit.
Closing on the Lexington again, sir. The Hood and Potemkin are moving off.
Base is firing, Captain.
Lexington, hit again.
There's got to be a way of getting to the M5. There's got to be a way.
There isn't. It's fully protected itself.
Probably true, Captain. It works faster, thinks faster than we do. It is a human mind amplified by the instantaneous relays possible in a computer.
Captain, visual contact with Lexington.
Enterprise, Jim, have you gone mad? What are you trying to prove? Break off the attack. Jim, we have 53 dead here, 12 on the Excalibur. Now, if you can hear us, stop the attack.
Lieutenant.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't override M5 interference.
Jim, why don't you answer? Jim! Answer! Come in, Jim.
There's your murder charge. Deliberate, calculated. That thing is killing men and women. 4 starships, 1,600 men and women.
Misunderstood.
Jim, break off your attack.
Excalibur is maneuvering away, sir. We're increasing speed to follow.
All right, so with that cautionary note, then I want to leave you with this last thought, which is really a question. As the world that we live in, we have more and more specialization occurring. Specialized LiDAR technology and analysis, specialized radar, specialized. And machines are now becoming very specialized machine learning for certain sorts of things. But in that world, to solve real-world intelligence problems, is it specialization or is it synoptic view? Is it tight detail and precise knowledge, or is it the overall understanding of how all the things fit together that is going to be critical? And I leave you with that question. Thank you.